We rolling?
We're rolling.
E30's back.
It's here.
It's here, mate.
It's looking lovely.
Well, when you say lovely...
Well, I mean, from, I don't know.
No, Mikey's done a lot of work on it, mate. Very pleased with everything he's done. Although it looks pretty similar to what it did before.
Well, you say that. You've got some nice wide arches now.
We've got some nice wide arches, yeah. So inside, yeah, done a load of work. Obviously, you've got the things like the platform in there for the hydraulic handbrake. Fitted the gear shifter, which is the Cooler Works one. Looks a bit trick.
Yeah.
Good bit of kit for the money, that.
Yeah, it looks well nice.
Loads of holes and what have you, and corrosion that he's got out of it, and rust and what have you. Put patches in. Obviously, tidied up all the side of the roll cage.
Yeah.
Got a load in the back. So yeah, done loads.
Looking good.
Fuel tank's all out of it now. We've removed the rear, do they call them a bulkhead? I would have thought, something like that.
Well, it's like the panel in it.
Took that panel out now, so we've put a load of cage in there. We're going to run it like that, so you can, obviously all this is going to be painted all nice and orange. So you'll be able to see the fuel tank back there.
Tucked away.
He's got everything, he's got this sort of tailored for me, so the seats we've moved back 2 inches.
You went and had a fitting, didn't you?
I had a fitting, yes. Seat fitting with Mikey. So yeah, really happy, mate. Done a lot of work, put the sill stands in.
Yeah, they're nice.
At the moment, the side skirts are bolted on. So each one inside here, he's made a bracket to sort of bolt the sill to.
Yep.
But whether we hide those or just run a...
Well, we can work something out, can't we?
Work something out, but I'd quite like to have it so we can remove those easy enough, clean behind it, etc.
Yeah, you don't want them bonded right on there or anything, do you?
No, not really. Obviously, the back we're doing is an over fender, so this is all going to be bonded on. So at the minute it's Clecoed on. We've sort of cut it roughly where we think it's going to go. Obviously some fettling to do. And this is all going to be bonded on. Spencer Latham, the chap that does these, he said to leave sort of 3 or 4 inches of the existing panel all the way around and then bond the existing one to it.
Bloody hell, John's here.
I'm off all right.
All right, John. Yeah, that's all right. We'll be over there in a minute. Yeah. Don't care, does he? So we're going to smooth. This will all be smoothed over. So it'll look like the original M3 wing.
With a bit of filler or something, is that?
I expect they just fill it, don't they? And whatever they do, these body people. C-pillar kit got to be put on all properly, obviously.
Yeah, it's just rested.
This is all rested on, but it just bonds on. And the boot is pretty much where it's going to end up. So the boot is on the hinges that Spencer made for me. So these are the M3 hinges that, obviously, because the boot on the M3 is probably that far back.
Yeah, so pushed back, isn't it?
Yeah, so the boot hinges are sort of bigger and deeper, so it misses all this lot when you come up. So yeah, there's loads of stuff like that, mate. The bumper,
looking good.
He's incorporated the original bumper innards into these fiberglass bumpers.
Yeah. So
we can mount them pretty similar on the back there. And bolt onto the side so they can be took off easily enough. So we haven't got the poppers on there.
Yeah.
Front one, we've got 2 poppers on the front, so you just press the button, slides off. But again, he's incorporated I'll show you inside here, look. So it's got the original bumper mounts which slide onto the side here.
Just in there.
Yeah.
In there.
And then on the end of here, he's made some triffids that have got the adjustable nipples that just basically pop on. We've got 2 push button poppers. So that comes off, because this is going to have to be took off easily enough for us to get it on and off the trailer.
Yeah.
Things like that, innit?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Especially with that splitter you're going to have hanging off the bottom.
Exactly.
You don't want
to be ripping that off.
No.
A few quid.
Best to take the bumper off, yeah.
Thank you very much to Paul. He's very proud of these, apparently. So we've got the proper Air Equip quick release hinges.
They look good.
On the original bonnet. We didn't go for it. We went for a metal bonnet.
Yeah, good fitment.
For a better fitment, obviously. load of work done in here. Big thanks to Trig Bishop for getting it on his jig and making sure it's straight. And then Mikey's done all the rest of the work, so
I like these.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Little touches like that, it's race car, isn't it?
It is proper race car.
And it's dimensionally, it's
as it should be.
As it should be, pucker. I mean, the only problem you're ever going to have with this is the fiberglass wings and fiberglass. It's the fitment, isn't it? Because of the nature of this fiberglass, the thickness of it, it's never going to fit like the steel ones. But we knew that all along. It's just obviously we want to go for less weight, really, don't we?
Yeah. This is all. He's redone all this, hasn't he?
He's done a lot of work to the scuttle panel. Yeah, there was rot in here. He's cut out and redone. Same all up here.
Yeah.
Done loads and loads of bits like that.
I love all this gusseting.
The gusseting
cool.
is trick, isn't it? And inside,
in the cage and everything.
Looks proper.
It's cool.
He's had to. Someone's hacked about up here on the strut tops before, so he's had to weld all this up and re-drill the holes.
Right.
So they're all from factory measurements.
Ideal.
So yeah, really, mate. You imagine all this nice and orange.
Oh yeah, it'd be lovely.
And he's also underneath is all been ground. Thank you very much to Paul for that. Spent hours and hours grinding back the original sealer, done all the rust and rot, and not that there was loads of it. It's just
at least having Paul do it, you know that there is no chance he's missed any of it.
No,
Paul will not miss a single bit.
My God, have I paid for it? but I can't thank him enough. Yeah. I wouldn't have wanted to be under there.
No.
And then they've Gravitexed it, seam sealed it, all the rest of it. So basically all that's got to be done underneath, remove all the arms, etc., and paint it orange.
Lovely.
Trick, eh?
Very trick.
Inside the boot.
Oh.
So obviously Mikey spent a lot of time making sure the fuel tank fits in the spare wheel well. This is where the filler will be.
I like that.
Smart, isn't it?
Very cool.
We've flat floored the boot, so the pockets that are in each side for the battery, whatever it's battery tray or what, they've all gone now. Yeah, spent a lot of time in here, mate.
Yeah.
New rear panel, M3 rear panel.
That looks
So we've got
tidy.
the lights to go in. So yeah, there's no springs on the boot, so it sort of sit like that, but never mind.
Wow.
A minute. So yeah, really happy with it, mate.
Yeah, it looks like a proper race car.
It does, doesn't it?
That just hasn't been painted yet.
Yeah.
Which is what it is, I suppose.
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's
but
just obviously
everything looks proper pro in it, like this cage in the back here with a cross. Oh,
looks well smart, doesn't it?
Just cool.
That's how they were, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the old DTM days. So yeah, I mean, it's, from a bodywork point of view, is probably quite a lot to do, I would imagine. But then there might not be, don't know. So it's here, mate. We've got most of the bits. The only thing we've got to do now is we are going to decided to go 5-stud, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I've got all the bits coming from Luke, I can't remember his surname, Luke down in Newquay, who's a BMW breaker. He's got all the bits to convert to 5-stud, so all I've got to do is change the bells for the discs over to 5 from 4.
Yeah.
Going to run new BC shocks, coilovers.
Lovely.
It was, to be honest, the KWs on it are probably 15 years old. And we're going to have to get them serviced anyway at about 600 quid. And the rear ones, Mikey tells me, ain't much cop. So it's probably going to be more than that.
Yeah.
Just over £1,000, you get a set of BCs, brand new.
May as well, innit? And
we've got a wide choice of wheels then,
Yeah,
haven't we?
say,
So whether we go centre lock from there, don't know, later date. But
we'll see
at
how
the
it goes,
moment,
innit?
we'll probably keep 5-stud and, because we're going to need probably a couple of sets of wheels, aren't we, with dries and wets.
Might as well. Probably worth doing.
Yeah.
Don't really want to be using the dries in the wet.
No. So that's really all I've got to sort of buy that's big, if you like.
Yeah.
Luke down in Newquay, he's managed to source me the new window seals. So externally, that's pretty much everything for outside. So really happy with it, mate.
Yeah, it's
Can't
looking
thank
good.
Mikey and Paul enough.
Yeah.
Done, like I say, done a majority of the hard work.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to look proper trick when it's done, innit? And I tell you what, it ain't half comfy in there.
Comfy, is it?
Very comfy. Well, it is for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I probably won't reach the pedals in there.
Maybe not, but we'll have to move the seat forward, wouldn't we?
Well, yeah.
We'll get you a little booster.
Little booster.
Give you a nice 2 or 3 inch pad for the back. Bring you forward. But no, it is lovely in there. Can't wait, mate. So excited. So there we go. Update on the E30, guys.
It's finally back.
Let me know in the comments what you think. Job done.